Ogunquit Playhouse and Mainestreet nightclub in Ogunquit, Maine, it's the 2020 Broadway Gives Back benefit to the Ogunquit Playhouse. Over the next hour, you will see Darnell Abraham, Reed Campbell, Dwayne Cooper, Jeffrey Denman, the Dueling Divas, Chi-Chi and Joanna, John Edwards, F. Michael Haynie, Diana Huey, Amanda Lee Laverne, Matthew Marks, Sidney Morton, Nicole Vanessa Ortiz, Michele Ragusa, Jelani Remy, Lindsay Roberts, Max Sangerman, William Selby, Joey Swords, and many more celebrity surprises. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Executive Artistic Director of the Ogunquit Playhouse, Bradford T. Kenney.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this very special edition of Broadway Gives Back, our first ever live-streamed event. For years, the Ogunquit Playhouse has been partnering with Ogunquit's LGBTQ nightclub, Mainestreet, on a sold-out series of one-night-only events featuring the vocal and musical talents of Playhouse performers who help raise money for various local charities here in Maine. And every month, there's a local celebrity who is the extra special MC of these fundraising benefits. She is my co-hostess tonight. So please help me welcome the lovely and talented Minerva Maine. Hello, Minerva.
Hi, Brad. Wow. Did you just say lovely and talented?
Well, absolutely. But don't oversell it, sweetie.
All right. Got it. Hey, well, we over here at Mainestreet have been honored to have a parade of amazing actors and performers over the years here for our Broadway Gives Back. And tonight we are really excited that we're able to do this for you because this is raising money for a genuine local treasure, the Ogunquit Playhouse.
Thank you, Minerva. Our work this year wouldn't be possible without everyone's generous donations. We have a $3.5 million fundraising goal this year to meet tonight, and we need your help.
You're so right. Watching those clips at the beginning, and as a season ticket holder myself, I realized just the year has not been the same without the Playhouse.
I gotta tell you, Minerva, it has been a surreal experience this year. You know, and at the same time, it's lit a creative fire within the staff. They've been working very hard to bring innovative new entertainment like this event tonight to Ogunquit Playhouse fans everywhere. And as I mentioned before, folks, this is our first venture into live streaming, so please bear with us if we encounter any technical issues. We'll let you know, and then hang tight, then we'll come back, and it'll be fun, right? Fingers crossed.
Fun.
So let's get the show started. Our first performance is from an incredible Broadway actor who created the role of Quasimodo in the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Here performing the iconic number Out There from the show and the animated film is F. Michael Haynie.
Safe behind these windows and these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below me. All my life I've watched them as I hide up here alone, hungry for the histories they show me. All my life I've memorized their faces, knowing them as they will never know me. All my life I've wondered how it feels to pass a day not above them, but part of them. And out there, living in the sun, give me one day out there. All I ask is one to hold forever. Out there, where they all live if unaware what I'd give, what I dare, just to live one day out there among the millers and the weavers and their wives. Through the roofs and gables I can see them. Every day they shout and scold and go about their lives, heedless of the gift it's to be them. If I were in their skin, I'd treasure every instant out there, strolling by the Seine. Taste a morning out there like ordinary men who freely walk about there just one day, and then I swear I'll be content with my share. Won't resent, won't despair, old and bent, I won't care. I'll have spent one day out there, out there.
Wow, wasn't he just fantastic? And that was just the beginning. We are in for an incredible show.
Oh, that F. Michael. He can ring my bell anytime. Oh,
All right, settle down, Minerva. We're in public here. Now, before we bring on our next performer, I wanted to ask you a question, Minerva.
yes,
How
I'm
long?
listening.
Okay. How long have we been partnering with Mainestreet on Broadway Gives Back?
Well, actually, we've been partnering. The concept came about around 2014, but with the cast of Addams Family. But I really don't like to talk about that event
Why not?
because it wasn't about me. It was about them. But I didn't host that year. But then after that, Broadway Gives Back was born, actually. And the Playhouse cast, every show has come by and helped us to raise money for local charities.
That's thankful, and we're thankful for that. It has truly become
Absolutely.
one of the hottest tickets in town, selling out within hours of going on sale every time we've done it. We can't thank you, Minerva, and the staff at Mainestreet enough for helping us carry on the proud Broadway Gives Back tradition, but this time for the Playhouse. Thanks. And are you ready for our next performer, Minerva?
It is. Is my lipstick okay? I can fix it.
You look great. Help. Anyway, folks, next up are Playhouse favorites who have starred opposite each other in more than one Playhouse production. Here are Amanda Lee Laverne and Joey Sorge performing Let's Call the Whole Thing Off from Gershwin's Nice Work If You Can Get It.
Lock her up. All we do is fight, and I'm sick of it. We're just too different. You say either, and I say either.
Huh?
You say neither, and I say neither. Follow along. Either, either, neither, neither. Let's call the whole thing off. Come on now. You like potato, and I like...
Potato.
Yeah. You like tomato, and I like...
Tomato.
Potato,
Potato.
tomato.
Tomato.
Let's call the whole thing off. But oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part. And oh, if we ever part, then that might break my heart.
So if you like pajamas and I like pajamas, I'll wear pajamas and give up pajamas.
For we know we need each other, so we better call the calling off. Let's call the whole thing off. Officer, I knew this girl was special the day we met.
Then this jerk made me fall in love with him, even though he was already taken. Twice!
So we got into this big fight, kind of like the one we're having right now, until she let me explain myself. You remember my explanation, honey?
No.
Well, I said, how could you blame me for marrying those other people when I hadn't even met you yet? Why, if I had met you first, you'd have been the only girl I ever would have married. Easy.
You mean that?
Hold on. That still doesn't solve our problem.
What problem?
You say laughter, and I say laughter.
I say after, and you say after. Laughter.
Laughter.
After.
After. Let's call the whole thing off.
I like vanilla, and you like vanilla.
You sarsaparilla, and I sarsaparilla.
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Chocolate. Strawberry.
Let's call the whole thing off. But oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part. And oh, if we ever part, then that might break my heart. So if you go for oysters and I go for oysters, I'll order oysters and cancel the oysters.
For we know we need each other, so we better call the calling off.
Let's call the whole thing off. Gertie, I know we've just met, but I already love you more than any of my wives.
Aren't they just adorable? That was wonderful. Thank you, Joey and Amanda. And it's easy to see why Nice Work was such a huge success for the Playhouse.
Absolutely. That was so much fun. And you know, my favorite moment from that show had to be when Miss Sally Struthers was swinging from that chandelier.
It's always a treat watching our Sally, whether she's swinging from a chandelier or kicking up her heels, singing and dancing. And now it's time to fill everybody in on how they can help the Playhouse make even more great memories. Earlier, I mentioned our $3.5 million goal we call the Bridge Fund. The Bridge Fund was created when we lost $8.2 million in ticket sales for this year in 2020. Even though we weren't producing shows this year anymore, we still have to cover the costs of our beloved historic Playhouse, our other buildings, hotels, mortgages, rents, taxes, insurance, and reduced staff. This list goes on and on, folks, and we need help to get us to the other side of this crisis. So many folks have already been very generous, but we still need your support, raising the remaining $700,000 to reach that total fundraising goal and get us through to next season. So here's how to do it. Click the Donate Now link in the description or the comments. Text the word GIVE, G-I-V-E, to 207-230-6446, which will give you to our one-click giving page. And of course, you can always visit our website at ogunquitplayhouse.org.
Wow, that sounds really easy, Brad. Now, where's my phone? Has anyone seen my phone? I had it somewhere.
Okay, you know, it's always something with that one. All right, so let's get on to our next performer. So what can I say about this one? She is Broadway royalty, an incredible comedian, a powerhouse vocalist. Ladies and gentlemen, the iconic Michele Ragusa singing They Go Wild, Simply Wild Over Me from Bullets Over Broadway.
You must be joking. You want me to play the part of a frumpy housewife who gets dumped for a flapper? I'm Helen Sinclair. They go wild, simply wild over me. They go mad, just as mad as they can be. No matter where I'm at, all the fellows that are fat, the tall ones, the small ones, I grab them off like that. Every night how they fight over me. I don't know what it is that they can see. The fellows look at me and sigh. In my arms they wanna die. They go wild, so they wild over me. They go wild. It's the cross that I bear. Simply wild. How much me can I spare? All too well they look Helen Sinclair. I do plays produced by Harris and Velasco, not Julian Marsh's latest fiasco. My ex-husband used to say on the days I was depressed, if you're going to go down on the best. Or with the best. I admit for a few years, acting wild, camouflaging my blue years. Spent my life on the brink, spent some nights in the clink, but I haven't had a drink since New Year's. Well, Chinese New Year's. They go wild over me. They go mad as they can be. No matter where I'm at, all the men give me a nod. The shy ones, the spry ones, the grey ones, the fey ones, the oldish, the newish, the Irish, the Jewish, all think of me as God. Every night how they fight over me. It is clear what it is that they can see. West Stuyvesant, West Flair, painting Helen Sinclair. They go wild, simply wild. They go wild over me.
Wow, that was incredible. Thank you, Michele. You know, we're developing a new Judy Garland musical and hoping Michele herself will be a part of it. So stay tuned for more news on that in future seasons. Now, we've promised to give you some celebrity surprises, and we are going to deliver. Here is a special message from a legendary star of both television and stage. He's a Tony winner, an Emmy winner. It's Mr. Hal Linden.
Hi, I'm Hal Linden. Many of you might remember me as TV's Barney Miller, but only a couple of years ago I had the opportunity to appear at Ogunquit Playhouse in Grumpy Old Men. No, I did not play a grumpy old man. I played a dirty old man. I heard that. Typecasting. You're probably right. Anyway, the historic Ogunquit Playhouse has never canceled a season except for World War II, which has made this past year really challenging. So if you've ever laughed or cried or just enjoyed yourself at the Playhouse, you may consider a donation to help the Playhouse remain vibrant and strong through next season and possibly beyond. No amount is too small or too large, and it's easy. You can text using your cell phone or go to the website of Ogunquit Playhouse. To those who've made donations or considering, thank you. Thank you. It's important. The show must go on. And Brad, by the way, if you're looking for another dirty old man, I'm still here.
Thanks, Hal. And as he just said, no donation is too small or too large. Whatever you're able to give, whatever, is most and graciously appreciated. And you know, Hal's no stranger to Broadway Gives Back. He performed a jaw-dropping jazz clarinet solo for Broadway Gives Back with the cast of Grumpy Old Men right at Mainestreet. If you'd like to see that special moment, it was recorded. We've included a link in the comments for you to check out after this show, of course. Well, look what the cat dragged in. Welcome back, Minerva.
Oh, thanks. This is the first of many costume changes, you know.
Thanks. I've obviously missed that part of the rehearsal.
Well, I have to keep up with your costume changes. But anyhow, this is my costume. This is my special gift to you, Brad, because it's not very often that I get to work alongside a man of your caliber.
Okay. Well, I'm flattered, I think.
Hey, may I have the pleasure of introducing the next act, please?
Sure, by all means. We can't let that outfit go to waste.
That's great. Then I'm going to do two. The hell with it. So the first features Nicole, just Vanessa Ortiz, who was one of the stars of Smokey Joe's Cafe, and she'll be singing Fools Fall in Love. But first, our two performers who are very near and dear to my heart. They actually gave Minerva her life. They are the stars of Mainestreet's long-running show, The Dueling Dry Divas, here performing their rendition of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, Chi-Chi and Joanna.
Hi guys, we're the Dueling Drag Divas. I am Emmy Award winner Chi-Chi Renes.
And I'm Joanna.
And we're gonna do some dueling Judy Garlands for you guys tonight.
Now I like to do a little Judy Garland.
And I'm gonna do Carnegie Hall Judy Garland.
Somewhere over the rainbow way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby.
Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me,
where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me.
Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I?
If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? Thank you so much. Back to you, Brad.
Bye. Say bye, Toto. Bye.
Give their hearts much too soon. Just play them tunes of stardust. Just hang out on silly moon. They got their love torches burning when they should be playing it cool. I used to laugh, but now I understand. Shake the hand of a brand new fool. Fools fall in love just like schoolgirls, blinded by rose-colored dreams. See, they build their castles on wishes with only rainbows for me.
What a joy to hear Nicole Vanessa Ortiz and her iconic rendition of Fools Fall in Love. Thank you, Nicole. We miss seeing you. She blew the roof off the Playhouse during Smokey Joe's Cafe, and then she did the same thing in New York City when our show transferred there. But now it's time to read a few of the comments we've been receiving throughout the show. Hang on. It's like an award show. Okay. Christina Doherty, in reference to F. Michael Haynie from Hunchback of Notre Dame, this show changed me as a person. I needed this right now. I think we all need this. Thank you, Christina. One of my all-time favorites. Angela Milkins, we've missed you so much, Ogunquit Playhouse. Mwah. Thank you, Angela. Janie Ewing Morse says, Brad and Minerva are my favorite new power duo. Love this. Hey, Minerva, Janie's going to get us a TV show. Just you wait. Thanks, Janie. Carol Hearn says, enjoyed Cabaret Theater earlier this year with Jonathan Musette Alonso. Was absolutely fantastic. Love Carol and John. Thanks, Carol and John. And we'll tell Jonathan. He might be listening. Additional folks, I've got to say thank you to. We've got some gifts coming in, folks, already. Christina from Ogunquit, thank you. Charles from Portsmouth, thank you. Mark and Annie from Rye. Thanks, Mark and Annie from Rye. We really appreciate it. We are sincerely grateful for all of your donations. Please keep this interactive. Let us know what you think. Don't be shy and keep the donations coming. You're going to help us get to the other side of this. Now, here's another celebrity surprise for you. She was the guest star of last season's Menopause the Musical, but the world knows her best as the star of TV's Laverne and Shirley. Please help me welcome, folks, Cindy Williams.
Hi, everyone. Cindy Williams here. You know, I had the privilege of performing in last season's production of Menopause the Musical at the fabulous Ogunquit Playhouse, and I loved every minute of it. Right now, theaters across the country, including Ogunquit Playhouse, are struggling to keep the bills paid, the lights on, and they don't know when they'll be able to reopen their doors again. If you're enjoying these amazing performances and you can hear the sound of my voice right now, and you have the ability to make a donation of any size, the Playhouse needs your support. You can text a donation or visit the Ogunquit Playhouse website to show your support and help the Playhouse reach their goal. Thank you. Your help ensures the show must go on.
Thank you, Cindy. As Cindy said, all of our performers are generously donating their times and talents here tonight, and your help is equally appreciated. Thank you to all of our performers and all of you. Click the Donate Now link in the description or the comments, or text GIVE, G-I-V-E, to show your support. Next up, we would like to give a heartfelt tribute. Because, folks, the theater community has lost more than just our closed theaters to COVID this year. We, the theater world, have also suffered the incredible loss of many incredible creative people, both on the stage and off. And one particularly heartbreaking story is that of the Broadway star, Nick Cordero. After many months of fighting the virus, Nick passed away on July 5th, leaving behind his wife, Amanda Klutz, and their one-year-old son. Nick had originated the role of Cheech the Gangster in Bullets Over Broadway. I was really fortunate to see him myself in that show and was stunned by this incredible talent. We were lucky to have the incredible Reed Campbell join us as Cheech the Gangster for our production of Bullets Over Broadway. And Reed is here tonight, paying tribute to Nick by performing Cheech's signature number from the show, "Tain't Nobody's Business If I Do."
Morality. What's that word even mean? Public opinion? I make my own public opinions, so don't give me any lectures. If I should take a notion to jump into the ocean, tain't nobody's business if I do. If I dislike my lover and leave her for another, tain't nobody's business if I do. Well, I won't call no copper if I'm beat up by my papa. Tain't nobody's business if I do. Tain't nobody's business. Rather than persecute you, I choose that I would shoot you. Tain't nobody's business. Tain't nobody's stupid business. Tain't nobody's business if I do. After after all, the way to do is do just as you please, regardless of their talking. Oftentimes the ones who talk will get down on their knees and beg your pardon for their squawking. Ain't nobody's business if I do. Ain't nobody's business. Ain't nobody's lousy business. Ain't nobody's business if I do. If I take my best companion, drive him right in the canyon, ain't nobody's business if I do. If I go to church on Sunday, burn down my school on Monday, ain't nobody's business, ain't nobody's stinking business if I do.
Gypsy's prayer. Yes, I know I'm just an outcast. I shouldn't speak to you. Still, I see your face and wonder, were you once an outcast too? Hungry from birth, show them the mercy they don't find on earth. God help my people, they look to you still. God help the outcasts, or nobody will. But I know so many less lucky than I. Please help my people, the poor and downtrodden. I thought we all were the children of God. God help the outcasts, children of
That was beautiful. Beautiful. But also in that set, we enjoyed Sydney Morton and her powerful rendition of God Help the Outcasts, also from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Thank you, Sydney.
This has really been a tough year for the arts. How have you guys over at the Playhouse been coping?
Well, That's a good question, Minerva. We've been experimenting with new and creative ways to fulfill our mission statement, continuing to provide entertainment for our patrons and be a leader in the American theater. We've created a digital interview series called Checking In, which everybody can find on our Facebook page, and it's a chance for you folks, the audience, to hang out with some of theater's all-time greats. We've also launched a new Playhouse Patio Cabaret series, 10 weeks of concerts in person on our patio under the stars. We've recorded all of the cabaret concerts if you haven't gotten a chance to be there, and we'll be streaming them for you folks later this winter, so keep an eye out for it. But coming at the end of October, as a sneak peek, I'll tease you a little bit, we have a special live stream performance of a very popular 1970s TV family in musical form.
I have a hunch. I know which family that is.
Well, we'll keep that to ourselves for now because we haven't announced it yet, but the details will be coming very soon. Hey, anyways, folks, thank you. We're also working on some options for the holidays, Minerva, and hard at work creating an exhilarating return to the main stage in 2021. It's a lot on our plate, but no virus is going to keep us down.
Whew, I'm exhausted just listening to that whole list. That sounds like a lot.
It is. But we're determined to keep moving forward in new and exciting ways, Minerva. And speaking of excitement, we have another celebrity who wants to share a special message with you. He was one of the original Queer Eye guys. He's a judge on RuPaul's Drag Race and co-starred in our productions of The Drowsy Chaperone and Damn Yankees. Folks, please help me welcome the one and only Carson Kressley.
Oh, hi there, Playhouse fans. Style superstar Carson Kressley here. And while many of you may know me from the original cast of Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, and more recently one of RuPaul's Judge Judy's on Drag Race, several years ago I had the absolute pleasure of playing the devilish Mr. Applegate in Damn Yankees and the overly opinionated man in the chair in The Drowsy Chaperone. And anytime I think of Ogunquit and the Ogunquit Playhouse, it always brings such a huge smile to my face. I just think it is one of the greatest places ever. Now, I know this year has been rough on everyone, especially those in the arts, the people everyone leans on to bring joy and laughter into their lives. But sadly, the arts always seem to be the last ones to get any assistance when the world falls apart, which makes me so glad you're here to support the Playhouse and keep its amazing 88-year legacy going strong. I know Brad and their production team have an amazing 2021 season in the works for you. Maybe you'll see me. So anything you can do to help keep that Ogunquit magic alive through next season and beyond is most greatly appreciated. You can text your donation or visit ogunquitplayhouse.org to show your support and help the Playhouse reach its goal. You, my friends, are the reason the show must go on.
Thank you, Carson. And just a reminder, everyone, to make a donation, click on the Donate Now link in the description or the comments, or text GIVE, G-I-V-E, to 207-230-6446, and you'll be sent a direct link to our one-click giving page. And of course, everyone, you can always visit us at our website, ogunquitplayhouse.org.
Hey, Brad.
Yeah.
Do you think that Carson can get me an audition for Drag Race?
How do I answer that? Well, well talented in your own way, Minerva. I think we both might be a little outside their target age demographic. I mean, have you seen the show? I love it, but they think 35 is ancient. But, folks, one thing that's ageless, Minerva, and beloved any time of year, is the spirit of Christmas and the holidays. So here to give us a little holiday cheer, performing her show-stopping number, Never Fall in Love with an Elf, from Elf the Musical, is the fantastic Diana Huey.
He's several hours late, the skyline's growing dim, while others deck the halls, you dream of decking him. choice in men has always been pathetic, I suppose. The guy who stole my credit cards, the guy who tried on my clothes. And so a row of self-help books line my bedroom shelf. But there's one rule those books forgot: you never fall in love with an elf. His endless talk of Christmas Town grinds your every nerve. But still, he's kind of cute, I guess. Well, if you grade on a curve. And though you vowed you'd never sing, just look at yourself. You're halfway through a Christmas song called Never Fall in Love with an elf. The holidays may seem bittersweet while you're alone in bed. But how can one girl ever compete with a magic fat guy in a flying sled? Go ask 100 single girls from here to Philadelphia. They'll say it's clear as day you're in for sleepless nights. If you date a guy who has a thing for tights, oh, never fall in love. Never fall in love. Never fall in love with an elf. It's as clear as a jingle bell. If you are single, well, don't fall in love with an elf.
I see his face, I hear his heartbeat, I look in those eyes, how wise they seem. Well, when he is old enough, I will show him America, and he on the wheels of a dream. We'll go down south.
Go down south.
See your people.
See my folks.
Oh, they take to him.
They'll take to
like
him.
cats to green. Then we'll travel on from there.
California or who knows where.
And we will ride on the wheels of a dream. Yes, the wheels are turning for us, girl, and the times are starting to roll. Any man can get where he wants to if he's got that fire in his soul. We'll see Justice Sarah and plenty of men who will stand up and give us our due. Oh, Sarah, it's more than promises. Sarah, it must be true. A country that lets a man like me raise a child, build a life with you, with you,
with you.
Beyond that know. You travel with head held high, just as far as his heart can go. And he will ride, our son will ride on the wings of a dream.
Three, two.
Nothing touches my heart more than hearing Lindsay Roberts and Darnell Abraham performing Wheels of a Dream from Ragtime. That is so incredibly powerful. We need to hear words and songs like that right now, and it might just be my all-time favorite show of all time. If you know me, you know that's true. Hey, Minerva, looking good. Well, I hope you're enjoying the show as much as I am. Minerva, how you holding up, girl?
Oh, please, put me in, coach. Minerva's musical extravaganza is locked, loaded, and just ready to go.
Your own extravaganza. Wow, okay.
What are you doing tonight?
Not quite right now. Hold on. Not quite yet, sweetie. Right now, it's time for a trip back to Smokey Joe's Cafe. We have Dwayne Cooper, John Edwards, Jelani Remy, and Max Sangerman are reuniting from across the country, literally, to give a Broadway Gives Back rendition of On Broadway. Take it away, guys.
Ogunquit Playhouse. We're the boys from Smokey Joe's Cafe. We just want to say thank you for having us here for this moment. Stay safe, wear your mask, and don't worry, we'll be back on Broadway.
They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway.
On Broadway.
They say there's always magic in the air.
On Broadway.
When you're walking down the street and you ain't had enough to eat, the glitter rubs right off and you're nowhere.
On Broadway. On Broadway.
They say the girls are something else on Broadway.
On Broadway.
But looking at them just gives me the blues.
On Broadway.
Cause how you gonna make some time when all you got is one thin dime, and when the dime won't even shine your shoes?
On Broadway.
Ha! They say that I won't last too long on Broadway.
On Broadway.
I catch the Greyhound bus for home, the all say.
On Broadway.
But there's a long night. And I won't quit till I'm a star on Broadway.
On Broadway. On Broadway.
Oh, I'm not gonna quit, not gonna quit, no. Not gonna quit, not gonna quit, no.
I won't quit till I'm a star, won't quit till I'm a star, won't quit till I'm a star.
Do 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 do. Whoa. Baby, believe me when I say it, I mean it. I ain't never gonna quit till I'm a star. I won't quit till I'm a star.
I won't quit till I'm a star. I won't quit till I'm a star.
I won't quit till I'm a star. I won't quit till I'm a star. I won't quit till I'm a star. On Broadway.
Well, mine too, Minerva. You know, I'm just sitting here thinking about it. I remember legendary songwriter Mike Stoller himself on stage with us one night. I think it was opening night wowing the audience, the man who wrote these incredible songs and the songbook of our lives, along with the entire cast. There was a truly special group of people that were behind that production, which went on to an amazing New York City run. Ogunquit Playhouse shows in New York City, folks. You gotta love it. Well, I hate to say it, Minerva, but our time here is running short. But I would like to acknowledge some more of the comments from viewers who are joining us tonight. So hang on, they're giving them to me now. Hey, Nicole Vanessa Ortiz herself is watching from, I think, New York, and she commented after her own performance, "Thank you, Ogunquit Playhouse. We love you all so much." Thank you, Nicole. It means so much that you jumped in. Lynn Doherty, fabulous evening. Friends and I are watching together. Thank you. Thank you. Lynn and friends. Michael Brunette, enjoying the show from Schenectady, New York. Go Schenectady. Lindsay Turner, someone I know, says, Brad, Kenney, and the Ogunquit Playhouse bring so much talent and fun to everyone's social calendar. I just cannot wait to be back in the fold of all the fabulousness they bring to all of our lives. Thank you, Lindsay Turner, and hopefully you're with your family too. Now I've got some donations to thank. Let's see. Tina, Derek, and their family from New York City. Thanks, guys. That means an awful lot. Mark and Pam from Ogunquit. Thank you, Mark and Pam. Fran and Lee from Ogunquit. And Michael and Nan from York. Thanks, folks. We greatly appreciate it. And thanks to everyone who has donated tonight. We wouldn't be here without your continued support. 88 years, and Ogunquit Playhouse is still going strong. Even under these most extraordinary challenges. And I think that that's quite the remarkable achievement. But speaking of remarkable, it wouldn't be an Ogunquit Playhouse event without one final celebrity guest. Geez, I wonder who that could be. We talked about her earlier this evening, and she's now here from across the country with a message for all of us. She's our very dear friend. She's a multiple Emmy Award winner, star of television and Broadway, but truly part of the heart and soul of this building, your Ogunquit Playhouse. Help me welcome the incredible Miss Sally Struthers.
Hi, everybody. I'm here at my home in Southern California, wishing I could be there with all of you, all of my friends that I've made, that I worked with at the Ogunquit Playhouse or worked for at the Ogunquit Playhouse, are all the people I worked with. And I was really looking forward to doing yet another show for the Ogunquit Playhouse this year. And, well, we all know what's happened. I think about all the years that I've been coming there. It's been 17 years. My first show for the Ogunquit Playhouse was in 2003. It was Always Patsy Cline. And I've been doing one, sometimes when I'm lucky, 2 shows a season for 17 years now. This year was going to be my 18th year. And my involvement with the Playhouse is just a drop in the bucket when you think about the history. I mean, the Ogunquit Playhouse has been putting shows on for audiences for 88 years. That's almost 4 generations of people who have come through those doors and been entertained. They have a goal now to remain open, to make the money they need to be able to thrive, to get through until 2021. And I'm speaking to you because I'm telling you that the theater community all over this nation has suffered with this shutdown. We know what the coronavirus has done to the planet, and it's certainly, among other horrible things, devastated theater as we know it. So if you can help the Ogunquit Playhouse reach their goal by donating something, it doesn't matter how big or small your donation, everything will help get the doors open again for a new season next year. And hopefully I'll be singing and dancing on that stage and enjoying looking out at all of you. And I want to give a shout out to my friend Brad Kenney. I just want to say to you, Brad, I'm going to see you again very soon with my little dog, little Brad Kenney. And he's going to lick your face, and so am I. So thank you, everybody, for knowing that we need help and for having it in your heart to help us. We love you. You're the reason we do this work.
Wow, thank you, Sally.
Yay, thank you, Sally. And hey, say hello to little Brad for us. Oh, for those of you who don't know, little Bradford T. Kenney is Sally's dog.
And yes, folk, she named him after me.
That one. Huh. I've never had a dog named after me.
Doug, I'm not going anywhere near that one. Any help, anyone? Okay, but Sally's right. Your donations have had a profound impact on the Playhouse this year and are literally carrying us through into what will be a spectacular new season in 2021. If you haven't donated yet, you still have time. Click the Donate Now link in the description or the comments, or text GIVE, G-I-V-E, to show your support. All of us here at the Playhouse hope that all of you out there are safe and well, and we miss you. We hope we get to see you soon. And now it's time for our final performance as part of all of this. And to lift you up, we've brought together two of the stars from our lavish production of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. It's Matt Williams, William Selby, and Matthew Marks. And they're joined tonight by Broadway star Jeffrey Denman to dazzle you with Gloria Gaynor's disco anthem of strength and survival, I Will Survive.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. So now you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I had known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me.
Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Do you think I'd crumble?
Did I crumble?
You think I'd lay down and die? Oh no, not I. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. I've got all my life to live, and I got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey.
It took all the strength I had not to fall apart. Kept trying hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart. And I spent oh so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry, but now I hold my head up high and I see me, somebody new. I'm not that chained up little person so in love with you. So you felt like walking in and just expect me to be free. Now I'm saving all my loving for someone who's loving me. Oh no, not I.
Oh no, not I.
I will survive.
I will survive.
Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'm still alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give. I'll survive. I will survive.
I will survive.
It took all the strength I had not to fall apart. Kept trying hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart.
And I spent oh so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry.
I used to cry. You think I'd lay down and die? Oh no, not I. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live.
I've got all my life to give, and I'll survive.
I will survive. I will survive.
That was awesome! You go, Minerva, dancing it out. Woohoo! Well, that's our show, folks. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's live stream presentation of Broadway Gives Back to the Playhouse. We definitely will survive, due in large part to all of you who have joined us here and so generously shared your support. If you're watching this on demand, remember you can still click the Donate Now link in the description or comments. Text the word GIVE, G-I-V-E, to 207-230-6446, and you'll be sent a direct link to our one-click giving. And of course, you can always visit our website at ogunquitplayhouse.org. It's never too late to help your playhouse.
Well, I guess there's no room left for Minerva's musical extravaganza.
Yeah, well, you know, I think that one deserves its own Minerva Live from Mainestreet streaming event. I'm picturing a big splashy holiday theme, scenes. Let's see, something I'm sure Mainestreet musical numbers. They'll be happy to produce it for you.
I love that idea. Let me go get Eddie right now. Eddie!
Okay, first, Minerva, say goodnight.
Good night.
I walked right into that one, folks. Well, we close out this very special evening with one final heartfelt message from the entire cast of Broadway Gives Back to the Playhouse. For 88 years, Ogunquit Playhouse has been the jewel of Maine's southern seacoast, delivering world-class entertainment and creating memories for generations of audiences.
This year, when COVID-19 forced our doors closed, the community rallied to keep the lights on and our staff secured, as we worked feverishly to reinvent ourselves for life without a playhouse.
Because of you, the Playhouse produced a sold-out open-air patio cabaret series
featuring some of Broadway's finest voices.
Because of you, they launched the Playhouse Arts Colony
and created 2 semesters of online Academy Youth programming,
featuring Broadway instructors.
Because of you, the Playhouse is developing all new streaming content
to carry the magic through to next summer.
Because of you,
they're deep into planning an electrifying 2021 season.
Because of you, Ogunquit Playhouse is still able to positively impact our community,
affecting the lives of so many of us.
Because of you,
the show must go on.
Because of you,
the show must go on.
And because of all of you, it will. Thanks to everyone who helped this evening and gave so generously. And good night, everybody.